Okay, so hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm obviously starting in the kitchen because I always do intros and then I'm like, what is the point? Good morning. Oh, now they're gonna come upstairs.
Okay.
So in today's video, I thought I'd film what I eat in a day. Wow, going up and down those stairs. I'm filming what I eat in a day today because I haven't done one in a while, and they're easy to film. To be honest, they're easy to film. It's about 9:30, maybe 45. Also, look how good these waffles are. Incredible. These are the pancakes, the waffles that I made for my orange video. If you haven't seen that video, then go and watch that video. For breakfast, if you've followed me for any amount of time, you'll know that I'm obsessed with peanut butter and jam on toast. Today I'm not going to have peanut butter and jam on toast because I'm thinking a little bit more fun. I'm going to have very similar food. The jam is actually downstairs in my bedroom, so I decided against that because I can't bother to go back downstairs. I'm going to have peanut butter and banana, which is just not like me at all, but I also have so many bananas I need to eat. This guy is unhappy. Like, I buy bananas, like I haven't eaten bananas in so long, I just buy them and I don't use them. So I'm gonna have banana and peanut butter on toast. Now, this is really exciting. I made this bread. I made sourdough. Like, hello? This was my first loaf of sourdough. My first loaf, which I'm sorry if you can hear like any noise, but the builders are going, like there's loads of people outside. My first loaf of sourdough. My first loaf. My mum gave me the sourdough starter in actually in my last Waina day I could have been feeding my starter. Okay, so I think I did. So I've made one now after like 4 weeks of actually having the starter and not making any bread. So I finally did it. And as you can tell, I'm really proud of my achievements. My mum's first sourdough was crap, so this is just great. And I'm gonna put some peanut butter, crunchy obviously, duh, and put some little pieces of banana on top, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, you know.
Whoa.
Oh god. Oh. That was a really fake smile. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I've also got a coffee. I've already had a coffee today, but I'm gonna have another one. Anyway, I messed up the cinnamon of that. It was hardly the Instagram aesthetic that I was looking for. It's true. Oh my god. I'm gonna have this for breakfast. Do some work. It's a Saturday, by the way. I don't know why I feel like I needed to say that. But obviously it's just the start of lockdown as well. I think I should have probably said that. We're going into lockdown round 2 in the UK. I don't know what it's like in any other country, to be honest. At the moment, I know a lot of countries are still in lockdown. I know a lot of countries have just gone back into lockdown. I know countries aren't even in anything, but we've just gone down. We've just gone into lockdown 2, so this is going to be like a day in lockdown again. Go back to bed, do some work, chill. Lunch. Okay, so it's about... I need to start looking. So it's 1:30, so I'm gonna make lunch. So for lunch, I'm gonna have a burger, which I'm really excited about because I'm actually quite hungry and I had it yesterday and it was really good. These are the burgers, well, the burger that I'm gonna use. It's from, well, Tesco's, obviously. And it was only £1.50 for 2, which may seem like a lot, but for vegan, vegetarian burgers, £1.50 is actually quite good because the majority of them are like £2 to £3. So this was only £1.50, so it was only 75p per burger, which means the overall meal was like probably under £1, maybe £1.50 maximum. I don't know why that just turned into a mass test. They're very meaty texture, which I prefer in like a burger rather than a vegetable burger because that's just like mush. Pretty simple, to be honest. I'm literally just gonna fry it in olive oil and then form my burger. That's the energy. Oh, that's upside down. That's so annoying. It doesn't look as appetizing as it actually is.
But it's really good.
This is what I'm gonna have. 10 out of 10. Would recommend to a friend, these burgers. This will probably hold me over for quite a while. It's like 1:30, so I'll probably have something before dinner. I will see you then. Okay, so it's like 3:30 now. I'm gonna go for a walk because we're stuck inside. So basically, before I go, I'm gonna have some Biscoff biscuits. I've literally had these in my cupboard for ages. I've been eating them. I had to pick between Biscoff and like the Biscoff spread and the Biscoff biscuits, I'd always opt for the spread, but I don't have any other snack options really right now. So before I go on my walk, I just kind of want to talk a bit Why did I just chew as soon as before I go on my walk, I just want to talk a little bit about exercise in lockdown, because I'm now in a different area to I was when I was in the first lockdown. So in first lockdown I was in Hertfordshire and I had the access to a massive amount of green space, and I had my dogs to walk, and I had a garage which I had weights and stuff in, whereas now I'm obviously in the flat in London. I don't have access to any of the things that I just said. Well, obviously I have access to walks, but that is annoying. I know not going to the gym is going to be quite hard for people for loads of different reasons, whether that's if it's like a mental relief. Like I know a lot of people use the gym as like a bit of a mental relief from like everyday life, which is sort of how I use it. But I know it's going to impact some other people in other ways, because the gym can be a form of, I don't want to say control because I think that's quite a strong word, but I know the gym can be it can be a way of people dealing with, say, recovery or trying to get a better relationship with food. I know the gym can be a source of coping with that, which can be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing. I'm just going to finish that one. I'm also aware that on social media over the next few days and the next few weeks there's going to be a huge pressure for people to do home workouts, to go on runs, to smash a morning routine, to do all this. But I think it's really important to say that firstly, unfollow anyone that's making you feel bad, because you could follow the best people and they can still be bad for your mental health. Like it doesn't reflect anything bad on that individual person. If someone is, you know, smashing their home workouts, if they do have access to certain things, if they go for a run every day, like that's amazing for them, and it doesn't reflect anything bad on them if you have to step back from that person for the time being. And you may find that in a few months you're able to start following that person again. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily being negative. Also, the light is about to change. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're being negative, but you as a person need to put yourself away from people that may be having a negative impact on you. If you are finding that you're feeling guilty by looking at other people on social media, then it is okay to completely remove those other people, no matter how positive a role model that person is, no matter if they're your friend. To be honest, even if they are your friends and you don't want to completely unfollow them, you can mute people on social media now all the time. So even if it is that deep, you can just mute these people. I know for me, I find it quite exhausting as it is being in lockdown, because it's like challenging a lot more of emotions and stuff. So a lot of the time I'm too exhausted to exercise, and particularly now with the days getting shorter, that's also going to have a greater impact on people's mental health and desire to exercise. That being said, if you do want to exercise, then finding ways which you can do so safely and mentally, what's the word I'm looking for, like mentally soothing, I don't know if that's the best way to play it. Find ways of exercising that you enjoy, whether that's learning TikTok dances, because that, bloody hell, they're hard. That's a lot of effort, that's a lot of energy that you're expending trying to learn a TikTok dance. Let me tell you, if it's TikTok dance, if it's normal dancing, if it's going for a run if you are able to, if it's going for a walk, finding ways to just sort of move your body that makes you happy and that isn't going to add too much pressure to your day-to-day life is really important, both for your physical health but also your mental health. I want you to make sure that when you are exercising or doing anything like that, you're doing it from a place of positive mental health and trying to help your mental health. If you begin to feel a pressure, a guilt, like you have to do anything, then exercising in that form is coming from a negative place. There are so many other ways that you can help your mental health, whether that is the forms of exercise that I've already mentioned or taking up a new hobby. So like painting or doing DIY stuff or editing. For me, I've just downloaded a new editing software, so I'm going to be trying to like find some new editing fun things. FaceTiming your friend, having a tea, watching a film, like finding other areas which you can sort of like benefit your mental health in this time is really important. And I've been talking for so long, but I think I've covered sort of everything. I just don't want people to feel pressured to exercise. And I know it's really easy me saying that, and it's easy for me not to feel pressured into exercising now, because I've worked on that relationship I have with exercise, that I'm in a very positive relationship with it now, that I only exercise when I want to, and I'm not worried about losing, you know, any progress or losing or gaining weight. Like, these things don't really bother me, which is obviously a really privileged way of viewing things, but it's also something that I've had to very much work on for the past 6 years. I think that's all I have to say. I'm sorry that was a really big ramble. I don't even know if it's beneficial really to incorporate any of that into this video. I just wanted to hopefully ease people's people's minds, maybe. Just because I know on the, like, literally the second day, the first day of lockdown, all of my feed was talking about home workouts, and I was just like, you know what, I don't need it right now. You don't need to be doing home workouts right now. You don't need to be forcing yourself to go on a run at 5 AM. You just need to be getting through this time, and if that does include home workouts, then that's great for you, but for other people it's not going to be the case. I'll probably start to go on a run maybe next week. I might do a couple home workouts next week. Maybe I'll get into a routine, maybe I won't, who knows, but that is just sort of where I'm at the moment. I mean, obviously it's only day 3, so anyway, so I am gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna bring my biscuits, so I'll have a few more biscuits before I go. I'm gonna go on a walk, and then I will see you at dinner, and I'm actually really excited about dinner. See you at dinner. Okay, so it's obviously dinner time, if you couldn't tell, because it's pitch black outside. It's almost exactly 6, and so I went to Sainsbury's on my walk, and I'm not gonna have these now, but if you followed me for a while, I know I've said that more than once in this video, which is annoying, but if you've been around for a while, you know that I was obsessed with the Tesco's chicken pieces from Tesco's. Anyway, so I'm Sainsbury's, and I found these, which literally look identical to the Tesco's chicken pieces. So these were $1.75, which is the same as the Tesco's chicken pieces from Sainsbury's, so they're Plant Pioneers. I'm not gonna have them today, but I just wanted to show you that I found those, because Tesco's changed the recipe for theirs, and they're now not as good, and so I found these, and I'm really excited about it. But what I'm actually gonna have is this. So as you can see, it was reduced. So I snapped this up yesterday from Tesco's, and it is the Linda McCartney vegetarian hoisin duck, and it serves 2, but I'm gonna have both of them because it's like, I would say it's like a starter normally, so I'm gonna have both and make it a meal. Duck, pancakes, and hoisin sauce, and I have cucumber, and I'm not the biggest fan of spring onion, so I don't have spring onion. So I'm literally just gonna, all you have to do is heat this up, put these in the microwave, and cut this. So I'll just show you what that looks like, because otherwise it's just really boring content, but I'll show you that in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Here is the final product. I've got my, I was about to call it carrot, cucumber, hoisin sauce, duck, and pancakes. So there's 2 ways in which you're supposed to eat duck pancakes, apparently. So there's the normal way of rolling it up and eating it. I keep seeing this thing go around. Put this in your mouth, and then you put everything else on your fork, and you just yeet it in. So that's what we're gonna do. But I don't like the idea of this because I feel, well, firstly, this is impossible, and secondly, it all goes in one go, which I think is a waste, but. There's a lot in my mouth. Okay, whereas I'm gonna make it the way that I normally make it. So take the pancake, the hoisin, the cucumbers in a line. I've realized that there's not actually that much hoisin here, which is upsetting. Then add the duck like this, wrap her up, and we have a duck pancake, which is way better than what I just did. Incredible. Goodness, it's so good. I very much recommend this pack. However, it is £5 normally, and I said, but it's meant to serve 2. But I mean, there is a lot of duck here, so I will probably have some duck left over. But I think 5 pancakes for a meal is not enough, personally. Oh, that one was great. Look at that. I used to have these all the time when I was younger, and still do now if I ever get a Chinese, but I used to get duck pancakes and then just put loads of stuff inside. So me and my family, we used to go to this Chinese buffet all the time. I used to just get a pancake, and I would get the hoisin sauce, which was just the main part, and then I would just put like chips in it, I'd put rice in it, I'd put seaweed in it. Oh my god, seaweed in a pancake is just god tier. So alas, I only have these noodles in it. I'm feeling really good today, really happy. I think today is good. I think 2020 is finally looking up. Yeah, well, I'm gonna eat this, and then I will see you. Oh, I just got it on my, oh god. I'm gonna finish the day watching the fall with my friends. When I went to Sainsbury's, I bought some free from white chocolate bottom. Free from, that sounded really weird from my, I got some of these free from white chocolate buttons, and as you can see, I already opened them. I ate them while I was waiting for my dinner. I obviously got the white chocolate ones because I am just way more inclined for white chocolate than I am dark chocolate, but these are so tasty.
They're so good.
80p as well. And you get all of these. Well, and you get like double this because I've already had those. I'll probably have some soy milk as well with some ice. Oh, I'm gonna end the video here in that case, because I'm gonna go relax and watch the fall and eat my chocolate buns. Just want to do a huge disclaimer. Obviously I don't eat like this every single day. This is just like, I was gonna say meals, but like everything I've eaten today is quite easy to do, which I guess is good. I do not eat like this every day. Literally not a single day that I eat the same, really, other than breakfast, which as you saw today was different. So I said this in the past, I'm sure people's diets change all the time when they are filmed anyway. Something called observer effect, is that right? Someone told me that once. I did psychology at A-levels, but I don't even know. Observer bias? I don't know. Obviously this is not me saying that you should eat like this. I want to wish everyone my love and support, and I hope everyone is doing well and everyone is safe. I'm feeling good. I think 2020 might be turning around. Yeah, we've got this. And I'm gonna end it here because the fireworks are annoying. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.